Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another tournament stream. Woohoo! And basically, today I will be streaming the fourth day of the third qualifier, which is the last qualifier for the professionals tournament. And basically, after tonight, we should know who is through. I haven't been able to find the cup leaderboard though, so I'm not entirely certain how we will see. But we'll see. In the meantime, a bit of house cleaning. There is a 3-minute delay on this stream. That is to avoid any stream sniping happening. There is a giveaway running in the chat. Basically, you have to guess the damage that the team on the left will do. I now know that is eswi, but until just now, I knew which group I was attached to. I didn't know which team I was attached to. So yeah, I didn't know yet. But yeah, I haven't been able to find the cup leaderboard, so if you do know where I can find that, please link it to me on Discord and I can have a look after we've had our matches to see if we can already find out who is through to the top 8 as well, because we've only had 3 qualifiers, 2 groups in each, so that means 6 teams, which means that there's 2 slots left. Yeah, also, I still have a cold, so that is basically, I apologize for any coughs and everything that happens. Can't really help that. And I did fix my internet. That's going to be a story that I'm going to be telling later on, because honestly, it's ridiculous. But yeah, in the meantime, I may just go on the leaderboard. Mutsu, you hero. You absolute hero. Yes, that is what I mean, what I meant. Thank you. So yes, I do have a cup leaderboard. The tricky thing about that is that some of the teams, I think, are already through. That might just be the ones that have 1k, 100,000 cups. I think that's like the default thing. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes. But yeah, it should be fun. Like, pressure is definitely on this time. I don't know why tool information can be so hard to find, to be honest. It should be so much easier than it is. Like, I was looking at the tournament tab and everything, and I find the description, and I find the brackets and the matches. There's no, like, easy link to leaderboard, so yeah. Anyhow, we can go into the room now. We have eswi versus Aqua, and you are guessing for eswi's damage in the second game. We are starting it off on my favorite map in the game, which is, of course, Molendijk. Absolutely love it. The only thing it misses, basically, is a ladybug Easter egg somewhere. Because of obvious reasons. But yeah, honestly, I really love this map. Love the way that it plays. Love it. The looks, love everything about it. It's not the easiest map to play on, to be honest. It can be a bit team dependent, but overall, I just like all the different positioning, the different kinds of crossfire you can create and everything. There's a dog out. I'm pretty sure you can't hear it because this microphone is pretty good. But there's like a dog outside that is like barking and barking and barking. Also, by the way, let me know if the audio is well, because yesterday that was also glitching on me, so yesterday was not the best day, let's say. But yeah, we have 1.5 minutes left to go before we go into the first game of this matchup. And we see there's a Panzerwagen being taken out. As well as the Horis. Obviously, whenever Aqua uses a Hori, you have to be careful, because so far they've done amazing things with Horis. But yeah, with 1 minute left to go, eswi is ready with 4 AMX-54s and 3 E50Ms, and we see Aqua with a Super Conqueror, a 215B, 2 AMX-54s, the Panzerwagen, and 2 Horis. So let's see. Also, stream health holding. We've no dropped ranges yet. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm so happy that so far things seem to be healthy and actually working. Oh dear. Ishiro does need to be online though. But there we have it. He is back. 60 seconds left to go. And then we go into the first game of the evening. Boop, boop. We've seen some amazing games from both these. The thing is that I hate that only one team per group goes through. Look at my avatar. Yeah, okay. I said that yesterday as well. I do not get over that, honestly. Let's see. Into the game. To this beautiful map. Zeppelin miraculously catching fire all of a sudden. We have Striley going to the spotting bush. Wild Burger in the middle. No, Striley goes up. Oh, this is tricky. Look at where he's at. He's just already determined that they're actually not going to go downtown, which means that Wild Burger has a free cap. And he is careful about it, but he is capping. A is a free cap for Eswi in the meantime. Spacey has been spotted. Is careful. All of Eswi is in the corner now. And we have Happiest Toaster behind base B. And Eswi has a tiny point advantage, but it's only ever so slight. And now we have Wild Burger. Blind shots happening there. Wild Burger taking some hits. Does not really want to be there anymore. Is still getting shot at. But managed to escape relatively okay. And then goes into the middle to do some spotting. Now we have King Kong. Happiest Toaster. We have a push in the corner. The focus fire. Oof, Striley losing a lot of HP here. Ishiro in danger. Is the preferred target. We now have Marlon arriving as well. Focus fire not quite there. Ishiro in danger. Nikoita losing a whole lot of HP very, very quickly here. Eswi bleeding too much. There goes Ishiro. Spanish Sahara's not looking too healthy either. But he's staying behind the rock quite safely. And Nikoita and Poleno are definitely in danger. Spacey now moving in. Quite going for the kill here. In the end, it is Ghosty that gets the kill. Spanish Sahara goes down as well. But now, oof, Poleno gets taken out. Ghosty's not looking too healthy. Goes down as well. But it is already 5 versus 3. And we have poor King Kong in the middle, who's not going to survive for long. And as soon as Spacey reloads, Sashka will also be gone. Or maybe not. That did not quite go as intended, but falling down is there, taking out Sashka. King Kong has been deleted, and now it's just Marlon. And falling down, takes his head off and almost gives it to Favela. And that is the first game up and over. Oh, that looks awesome though. But either way, well played. That RHM though made all the difference, like with the early cap and everything, but also with the spots. It was a very cheeky way to drive the tank, but it worked out, and Eswi was just not ready for the push in the corner. So I'm just waiting for the room time to go to 1 minute, and then I will stop the guessing. I found it really funny, like, we have the stream sheet, and Toljan always tells us which group we're at and everything. And most of the time it also says which team we're attached to, and in this case, I did not know. Eswi ready with 4 AMX 54s and 3 E50Ms. And we have Aqua ready with 2 Super Encores, 3 AMX 54s, the Panzerwagen again, and potentially 1 Hori depending on what space he readies up in. So now we're going to stop the guessing. There we go. Of course, you hear this 3 minutes later, and then it's a lot less interesting because it's already stopped, but still. No backward tape set. I'll take that. Thank you. Yeah, after the matchup, I'll explain what exactly happened. And here we go. Countdown clock has begun. Spacey stuck with the Hori. Aqua has special Hori power, really. And here we go. Honestly, I'm just glad to not see the massive amount of drop frames or anything, and that the bitrate is just holding, and I'm just grateful. Because the thing is, my laptop isn't even a year old yet, and it's a beautiful thing, and it does fantastic. So basically, all the technical issues really stressed me out because it shouldn't be doing that. Striley heading towards the middle again to spot, I reckon. Wildburger again doing the same thing, going cheekily up the middle to see if anyone is there. Then upon not seeing anyone. Oh, he is spotted now, though. And that means that they know where he's at. Blind shots happening into base A, but they do not get reset. That's a cheeky position to be in. Look at that. And that is not where you would expect someone to be. We have basically a trap from Aqua lying in wait in spawn. Shots are being fired here and there, but so far only Ghosty took a little bit of a hit. Wildburger spots King Kong, does not get spotted for it though. But that means that they know that there's someone there. Falling down gets spotted. They know that that's not the one that spotted him. This is the thing. Basically with tours, everything is information. Ishiro takes a little bit of a hit there. But who you get spotted by, where you were at, and who do you see, all of it is information. Bit of a reset on base A. Happiest Toaster. Basically, ooh, now we have fallen down on the other side as well. That is a tricky thing, because they have to expose themselves a lot more in order to decap that. Ishiro forgetting just how big his tank is. Losing a lot of HP for that, and they do get base B. The positioning from Aqua here is very, very cheeky though. We have Poleno basically chasing off Wildburger, but now having to be careful to not get shot if he were to cross over here. But they don't really have any attention for him. We have eswi pushing over here. Spacey taking a little bit of damage. Wildburger, ooh, getting caught. And now we have Nikoita losing a lot of HP very quickly. Spanish Sahara gets set on fire. That's obviously not going to help his case either. Nikoita takes another hit. Ooh. Sashka took the hit there, but Ishiro, well, basically everyone is getting murdered. Sashka is not looking too healthy, is going to go down as well. Brawl in the middle. We're already at 835 points. They need to kill Happiest Toast and they need to cap the base while they're at it. But that is a cheeky kill to get. Base B is being stolen. They need to get that. Marlon needs to survive somehow, and they need to get base C as well. There goes Marlon, making it 2v3. Now, this is the thing. Striley can't really go for the tank because they're going to lose on points this way. 980 points. Falling down does go down. Oh, that's a fantastic kill. What a teamwork kill there. And the game is for Aqua. Every now and again, I'm watching these kind of scenes, and I'm always forgetting to commentate because I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Just looking at what's happening. So that means that the final score for the damage guessing is 14,758. Of course, matchup is not over just yet. But there is a potential match point for Aqua. Well, not I always say potential, but I've actually had DMs about it, like how I shouldn't say potential because it's just match point. But yes, I'm not a native English speaker. Regardless of popular opinion, actually. But yeah. Anyway, we are heading off to Normandy. Always an interesting map because you have 4 bases here. And basically 4 bases maps generally lead to quite interesting gameplay for tournaments. Because you can do basically different kinds of pressure. On top of that, you also have the fact that you have lots of crossfire lines. Yeah, generally you have lights camping and everything. And they're generally just running around, being a pain in the behind of the other team. For the third game, the first on Normandy, we see Espel taking an E50M, an LT, a Super Conqueror, 3 AMX 54s and a Kranwagen. Aqua sticking with the Panzerwagen, but also taking a Chieftain, 2 215Bs, 2 Super Conquerors and only 1 AMX 54. So let's see. Here we go. No, we get more avatars. Let's see. This is the thing. I always find it super interesting to see what the light and medium tanks do. Are they going to go for the quick cap? Are they going to go for the quick spot? Are they chiefly going to face in the middle? But no, both sides are going to cap. But these can be capped by 2. Now Wildburger basically is pushing Happiest Toaster out of the way. But that means that the caps are pretty much even. Ghosty spotting in the middle. Spotting Nikoita. Happiest Toaster going to the beach. Well, it's kind of curious. I get why they're doing it, but at the same time... Oh, he's going for the boost. He's going up the hill. I've never actually tried this before. So it's interesting to see. It's a very cheeky spot to be at. Especially if others can get you some targets. You can get some very cheeky shots in from here, I reckon. We have King Kong on the beach as well. Whereas Happiest Toaster is finding his footing in the little boost spot. I think he can probably decap base A from there very nicely. King Kong not spotting anyone. Neither is Striley. Let's see. We have Polena taking a little bit of a hit there. They are being careful. The caps are pretty much the same. So that means that we are going to just be... I'm going to lower the speed of my camera and we're just going to have a look around where everyone is at. Because this is one of those maps where you usually have like mirroring positions, like you have one in the corner there, one in the corner there. Then you have one a little bit more in the middle between the buildings, and then you have Sashka there in the same position. You have one at the back there, which in this case would be Marlon, who is more forwards. This is basically the area where they are stacked differently. A little bit of blind shot being taken, but no one is getting shot. Bushes are getting shot at. King Kong has to be careful. Does get spotted. Does not get hit for it. They know that he's there. They know he's there. They just don't know the exact position. But they are blind shooting his position. So they know that there's someone in the boost spot. Oh, that was a blind shot. That was a blind shot, guys. And so Happiest Toaster decides that he does not want to be there anymore. That shot actually hit, though. That's fantastic. Spanish Sahara drops down. Relocating. We still see blind shots happening. King Kong taking a bit of damage there. I think that was a shot from Sticky. The thing is, like, I'm perfectly happy to just go like this and just stay in position. The whole flying around thing has actually been a thing since Wargaming was like, oh, you move too little. And they want to basically have continuous movement in the camera. So that kind of grew on me. Oh, Nikita taking a little bit of damage there. King Kong heading out of there. That dog is still barking, by the way. Poor doggo. So now, both teams are holding again. Happiest Toaster now in the middle. But he has Spacey as backup. Where did Spanish Sahara go? Oh, he's all the way at the back there now. He drove all the way from there, went this way, went up, and went over there. The thing is that in order to secure victory, they don't really need to do much. They just need to stand in the other person's base a little. Oh, base A is getting capped now. Ghosty takes a bit of a hit. Base A is not unprotected. They now also know where Happiest Toaster is, which is also interesting because that will be the juiciest target that they can get. Spacey has been spotted. Base D is being held. Saskia being a bit forwards here. We have just over a minute left to go. Some action needs to happen somewhere. It just only needs to be for a little while. Now we have Striley moving in. If he gets that cap, though, that secures their victory. We have Happiest Toaster coming up behind, trying to prevent that happening, or to take out King Kong, which is also an option. A has been capped. We have 28 seconds left to go. Nikoita gets taken out. That might make all the difference here. And of course we have Happiest Toaster going down. King Kong needing to survive, but Poleno goes down. Bases are being kept. Aqua is biting back. King Kong, very low on HP there. A and C have both been taken, and we already hit the 0 timer. And Aqua wins based on points, but that was one of the longest matches we've had in tours. And I apologize for the coughing. This is the shite reality of streaming when you have a cold. But that means that Aqua is through to the upper bracket finals. And then we have eswi that needs to go through the lower bracket. But they are not out yet. And also Spanish Sahara also using the ladybug. But yeah, they're not out for the count yet. And I hope that we will see them back. This is the thing though. I know that not all the teams can win. So that teams have to actually be knocked out and everything. I hate that that's the case though. So as well that we just saw, we have RDX versus Love. How is that going? That is still going. So when is Aqua's next match? In half an hour. So that means that we actually have time for gameplays this time. Obviously need to wait until the stream has caught up with what's happening. The thing is that they are going to merge a server. We are going to get a global server. The problem is more the fact that you don't basically have no ping issues then anymore. So you will still be working with server clusters. So I'm not actually sure how they're going to make that happen. So let's see. The first winners for the fan containers are Helmi Musa and Rage77764. And I'm just waiting for... Yeah, the match is still going. So I'm going to start a replay. I have a lovely long replay from Marinka. Considering he now has a name that I can actually say on stream. I'm going to watch him be OP, because that's what he is. Also, I have a game where I feel like so cheated out of the ace. I had 2 of those games today, and it was annoying as hell. This camo, though, I absolutely love that camo. It's one of my favorite camos in the game. Let's see. This was also the first tank where I free XP'd the whole line just because I wanted to get the STB. Like in January 2016, I became a community contributor and I got my first press account. And basically at the time you only had it for a little bit there and for a few days and then it would be taken away again. Now at the time I was strictly playing TDs, so I was like all TDs all the time. I grinded my first line, which was the A-Gay, and then I had the 268, and then I had the E3, and by then the E4 came out, so I also got the E4. After that I did like the E5 and stuff, but basically I did no high tier mats. I think the high tier mat that I had was the Type 59, which had released like not long before then. So basically, when I got the press account, the first thing that I did was drive all the tier 10 mats just to see which I would like so that I knew which one I would grind. And I drove the STB, and it was actually on Campstilla. And I drove it, and I aced it first game, and I just absolutely fell in love. So then I logged back on my own account, and I free speed the thing. That's a very cheeky thing to do when there are so many TDs. Nice. Oof, nice. Free ammo rack. Even though it was little damage, still it counts. But yeah, STB is still one of my favorite tier 10 mats. Pretty much the only tier 10 mat that I love outside of my auto reloaders, because auto reloaders are my biggest loves, obviously. Really love them. Oh, there he is. Poof. But yeah, the carrot and the spaghettis are like my all-time favorite tanks. But STB will always have a special place. Like, I love ridgelining. And the STB is absolutely perfect for that. So I'm happy to see another STB game. It's like one of my favorite tanks with one of my favorite camos. Or not so much my favorite map, but this was the map where I first aced it, so... And first drove in. And it has a little bit of turret armor, which makes all the difference here. Nope. A bit too impatient there. Steph 5-2 definitely does need some assistance, though. Nice little bounce. Now we're in a Kodo situation. He won't be able to reset that. He needs to protect base A, though. That's a very healthy type. Question is, where did the E4 go? Oh, there he is. Nice, nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that helps. Nice. Type is going to get in behind you, though. You need to protect the base. Yeah, that's what I meant. I kept telling you, though. Is Ren making us all brownies? Oh no, he got the base. But now you're in danger. Nice. I would just kept the base at this point. I mean, technically he has the HP to survive it. Oh. Nice. Technically you should be able to... Oh, now especially you should be able to outgun him. Oh my god, Marinka. What a game. 23 seconds left to go. You would have won on points, but still. That is epic. Actually, I'm keeping warm. I've got a lovely little electric pillow that is helping me survive this. But oh my god, Marinka, what a game. Oh, with that, by now the last match definitely has ended. So we're going to guess for aqua. Start guessing now. There we go. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. I love games like this when it just works. Okay, so now I'm gonna show off one of my own games. Actually, no, I'm gonna show off Ren first because they were talking about the pattern, and here we have a pattern game. Let's see. Pattern is actually one of those things, like I will drive pretty much any tank in tier 10 before I drive the pattern. Almost any. Because I don't like it. I know it can do amazing things, but for the most part it's just really not my cup of tea. That was cheeky though. Oh, that poor E50. There is the TD there. What is he doing? He's literally going to die there. Yes, he is. Okay. GG. Go. I kind of stuck there. Go. Beautiful. But yeah, I know that the Bat isn't necessarily a bad tank. It's just one of those tanks that I just generally don't drive. We know that there's two Jäger somewhere. So being a tall medium tank is dangerous here. Nice tracking shot. I've never actually paid attention to the damage reduction. I used Premo when I needed for pen. Like if there's a corpse there. But yeah, if it's easier for me to use Premo because it's easier to pen people, then I will definitely do it. Sometimes I forget that I am using Premo. Oh my god, are they all camping there? There's a Jaeger in front of there. Yeah, I was just gonna say, you saw the shot disappear. Nice little bounce. Hey, Cougar. I was just gonna say, if that bends. Because he can. I've done it before. Nice. And they are really giving you the evil eye. Nice. A little bit of farming never hurt anyone. You can actually see, like, in the ribbon that you're shot penned. Nice tracking shot. He really wants to shoot you. I would probably be doing the same, to be honest. I'd just be too impatient. Plus, you should be able to outgun him. Shoot. I'll be honest, that's a little bit of help. Never hurt anyone. Honestly, I love tool games. I also love showing people's replays off like this. I can't believe he went up there with how dangerous. He's got plenty of HP though. Oh, oh, he missed. Don't ram though. You are but a little American tank. Nice. That Sheridan though made me laugh. But this was a fantastic. The thing I like it that you got a patrol duty, but the block damage is the one that takes the cake. Beautiful. A very well deserved ace there. Which apparently, with the game that apparently did not deserve an ace, is this one. And it annoys me. Obviously, I'm well aware that this is a tank that will have a high ace bar because it's such a good tank. But yeah, you'll see what I mean. Sometimes I have those games and that's got to be an ace, right? But to be fair, that was mainly based on damage. I didn't actually cap a base early. If I had, then it probably would have been an ace. I'm like, oh, they're all there. Like easy peasy farming shots. I'm always want to be careful of the heavies that are spotted in front of me. This did not help matters. I was like, okay, if it's going to be one of those games, I realized later that I was actually on cluster 3, which is generally a nightmare for me. And I needed to kill meds and lights, so I kind of wanted that AMX. But the AMX is like, nah. At this stage, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go after the Defender or the Scepter. But as the Scepter was pulling back and not paying attention to me, I decided to risk it for a biscuit and just go for the Defender. And then he was being taken care of and I decided to pull back. But I did take a shot there from the Scepter. I didn't want to drop down to the middle there. I wanted to stay up because it just takes too long to get back. I kind of want to go up the ramp. And I thought that for sure that they would have the scepter easily. But then they didn't. And I was like, really? And then just as I came here, then of course... I do a nice little bounce there and... It can farm damage so easily. You just need time to reload, really. Ah, Ran, I'm exactly the same. I'm all for basically kamikaze. You can just ask Andre. I was tuning with him earlier today, and there were a few games where we didn't necessarily lose it because of me. I have an actually game where it's like I can't believe I survived this. I can't believe we won this, and it was just a very effective kamikaze. So now I know it's just me, and I decide to go for the cap to basically not give myself pressure there. I have corpses. Corpses are great for armor. And I wasn't sure where they were gonna go. And I kind of wanted the TD before the Tiger. TS5 is still there. But as he's not a risk right now, and I know that I need at least 2 clips to take out the Tiger, I decided to go for him. And of course, this was a very important shot to hit. Because now, not so much a one-shot the tiger, but at the very least a one clip. And I've got plenty of HP. But they did cap the base again, so I needed to be careful with that. And this was actually a terrible position to be in. So I took a hit from the tiger. I wanted to get one in, which I did. And now I'm at 4.2k damage. I did only get 1 kill and I got very little supremacy points. So yeah, I am understanding why it's not an ace now. But I was so proud of this game. I felt like I had some big brain moves here. Even though I was very hesitant, which probably also cost me XP. But yeah, honestly, it's such a fantastic tank. I was really hoping that he would peek out and just let me shoot him. Which is... I actually took this corner too sharply. So actually when I wanted to pass, I couldn't have to re-angle. But especially with him bouncing, I knew that I would be able to get the kill. Because I could take a shot if need be. I was quite proud of that. It was like 4.2k damage. 2 kills. Long survival and everything. So yeah, I got points. After this, by the way, I went on a losing streak. So that was fun. Now for the round robins, I'll see if I can grab that game. Where I was like effective kamikaze. And it somehow worked out. I have no idea how I survived that. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, that was disappointment. Let's see. I have time for a quick game. I think I'll go for this one then. I'll just skip through the early-ish section. It's a bit of a long game, so we're going to skip a little bit more. Seeing as he's not done damage yet. This should be enough. Actually, no. Probably not. We're speedrunning this replay, guys. Now we have like... There we go. Oh my god, he's getting shots in more. This should give us enough time. Unsuspecting Panzerwagen driving there and kapoof! To be fair, corpses are, aside from cupolas, the most effective part of armor that you will have in-game. Because basically it doesn't catch on the aim of people. And they will just have no idea that it's actually like they're shooting corpses rather than you. So it's perfect. Let's see. A57 behind there again. He does have to be a bit careful because the thing is that with the FE, you have no armor. Now he's spotted. And he is a very juicy target. I would be shooting Primo at this stage. Let's see. Nice little tracking shot. He does take a hit for that. The thing is, you are so tall that most people can shoot you over most cover. see. This is nice free damage. And I almost thought that he would save his mate here. But he died it. The Mido didn't quite push far enough. Neither did Chieftain. I always hate it when that happens because it feels like you're wasting the precious time that you need to reload your whole clip. Because he has one shot left. There we go. Kapoof. Now he just needs to avoid getting hit. Which, in a target as big as the shitbone, is not an easy task. And his teammate is low on HP as well, so they have to be very, very careful. Oh no, he's not as low as I thought he was, actually. This is the thing, they are creating some lovely crossfire here. And he should be able to outclip him. That fire definitely helped there. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, it can be such a fantastic tank, honestly. Lovely ace. With the henhouse camo and everything. I do love that tank. Okay, I'm going to wait 1 more minute before I accept it. It's always dangerous, honestly. Need to wait a little bit longer. We will just have a quick look at to see where everyone else is at. Squad 1 and Osley and eswi versus Love. We have RDX versus Aqua for our guessing game. And of course now it's just basically you have to win the whole day in order to go through to the professionals. So the pressure is on in that way. We are going to accept and hope the timer is below 3 minutes now. Should be. Oh, perfect. Oh my god, we're going to go to desert. Apple bringing out the Hories again. Okay, we're going to go to Unity Sprawl, which is of course the panda map. This is what it looks like from a scenic view, but if you look at it above, basically like the top view, it looks like a panda. It is one of those maps that was out the last rotation. I didn't really miss it. I don't mind playing on it. I don't love playing on it. It kind of depends on where the team goes. Because there's lots of little sneaky positions where you can get shot from. Looks-wise though, I do like the map. And of course, for tours, I like it since we've had some fabulous and really ridiculous games here. With Aqua and the Hories. But there were more Hories that time around. Now we only have 4. Back in the day, and I mean earlier this tournament, we had 6 Hories and an AMX54 for Aqua. And now they only take 4 Hories with 3 AMX54s. Of course, there is more pressure on, and of course, people have seen their tactic now, so that's probably also a thing. But on the opposite end, we have RDX ready with 5 AMX54s, a 215B, and a Bachat. So let's see how this is going to go. Also need to look later on which place gets how many cups to see if we can determine who else is through to the top 8, because basically like the teams that win the groups tonight are through, but then you also have 2 teams I should say, that will go through to the top 8 based on the cups. I'm not a big fan of the cup system, to be honest. But yeah. Here we go. First game of this matchup. Let's see if the Hories can do it again. Do, do, do. What ladybugs? Let's see. And if they haven't watched Aqua's plays yet, they gotta be wondering, why so many Hories? Sneer heading to the middle. Going to quickly see if anyone is there. He does spot Spanish Sahara, but the Hories and the rest remain unspotted. Ooh. Nice shot by Huyo there. Base C has been kept. Sneer moving on. We have the Hories lying in wait. Sneer's rotating. Look at this though. Look at all the guns being trained just in that direction. Waiting for someone to be spotted. Now is Spacey moving. But Favelia and Happy as Toast are steadily just still staring in the same direction. And there are people there. But they are way, way, way back there. Base B is actually not protected right now. There are some crossfire lines into it, potentially, if they relocate. Sneer there for the spots. And I think this is why Busy is there. Not sure if you can actually shoot base B from here. Probably can't. Aqua is slowly moving through the city. But we have Rambo and Kamik. Probably pronouncing that wrong, I do apologize. Waiting. The Hories are moving around. Wahlberger is looking to see if anyone is coming from there. Ghosty has retreated. Might be going for the B cap now. Let's see. He does get spotted there. Does a hug the building cap. And now we have the people in the spawn moving. Base B is about to be capped. Does get capped. The Witcher taking damage. Aqua's pushing in. They have to be careful though. Happy as Toast lost quite a bit of HP. And making it very difficult for Spanish Sahara to be supported. There goes the Witcher. Now is Spanish Sahara getting taken out as well. And Aqua's a bit all over the place now. The Hories are moving. Base B is being stolen. Basically, they are trying to take out Sisu. And now we have Ghosty moving. Ooh, nice shot there by Spacey. Base B has been stolen though. We have Waldberger and Ghosty going after Kamik. Lots of low HP targets. Falling down takes a hit. They are trying to sneakily avoid getting hit here. Kamik is occupying their attention. Rambo goes down. Kamik escapes. 925 points for Aqua. Favela goes down 945. Spacey goes down 1k points, and especially with Ghosty getting killed here, the game is for RDX. The Hories! Let them down! For once, the Hories did not work. Maybe it's just not enough Hories. Honestly, I've been loving the Hori gameplay. I am surprised that it didn't work out the same, because ridiculously enough, it has been working out every single time. But RDX took it home. I think in this case, there we go, 6 Horis. They're going at it again. Whoop, whoop. But in this case, I think that basically Aqua was just too spread out. They were like all over the place, quite literally, and that also meant that it was hard for tanks to support one another. So we're going to stop the damage guessing now. Obviously, that on its own doesn't give spoilers, just that the game has ended for me. But of course, 3 minutes delay and everything. So yeah, now we have Aqua bringing all 6 Horis together with the 1 AMX 54 to Dynasty Sprawl. And we see RDX taking 5 AMX 54s, a 215B, and a Batchat. I think I actually forgot the word now with the stop guessing, but it's clear. OBS disconnected me for some reason. Please reconnect. And it reconnects, thank God. Why is it literally every time? Here we go. Into the second game on Dynasty Spurls with all the Horis this time. Let's see. And it's doing that again. Yeah, moving. Going for the spotty spot again. And then probably for the cap. Which is a very tricky move to do, to be honest, but it is quite effective. He just has to be careful to have some support, and they don't know where everyone else is at. That is a cheeky shot in Busy. Wildburger also takes a hit though. And now we have Aqua holding the middle. Sneer going to the corner. Wildburger holding. A-capped, but RDX has quite a bit of an advantage already in points. There's a trap lying in wait in spawn there. Happiest Toaster looking at the spawn. Has to be careful. Basically, this is the thing. They're angling their tanks so that you can just get that shot in if anything moves there. Wildburger still holding. Is not completely without support. Has 2 Horis behind him. Favela. Blind shooting a spot. And the thing is that now Base B will be harder to cap because they know that Busy is there, and they also know that Sneer is there. The Horis now moving in spacey, being quite forwards, but waiting to get unspotted. And he is in his cheeky position here. He is basically, he can't really be touched from this side. Busy moving in. And now we have RDX responding. Favela taking a hit. Getting out of the base. The Horis are being... They want to go after the Horis, but now basically they're in such a tricky position. They are getting crossfired. Bigots into Sneer. Bigots into Rambo and the Witcher, but Favela also taking more damage. Base B is getting capped by 3 now. Falling down, not the good to healthy. And we have basically Sneer taking him out. Oh, that tracking shot did exactly the thing that Aqua needed it to. Now we have Spacey turning around. Happiest Toaster gets taken out. Spacey takes the hit. Witcher gets taken out. But Aqua has 2 bases now. Busy. He's taking more hits. It is a 5 versus 4. Oh, he does not. Oh, and that shot missed. That might make. Oh, that. Huyo goes down. Favela goes down. He needs this. He needs this to be a kill. But this is where the TD is letting him down. Making it 3v3. C is being stolen. B is being stolen. They need the kill. They need Kamik to go down. They need Wildburger to survive. Kamik goes down. 945 points. Wildburger taking a hit there. Wildburger has to be careful. He's going to be the preferred target here. Oh, never mind. Ghosty is. Ghosty also got set on fire. But we're already at 1k points. But that was a much closer call than Aqua anticipated, I'm quite sure. Very well played here. The Horis, when you take 6, it works. Proven once more. In the hands of Aqua, that is. But it also means that the score for the giveaway is 16,599. Now we are moving on to Rockfield. Rockfield looks like something like this. Used to be a map that I really enjoyed. Like the new version, I don't mind playing on it, but like most maps, I don't necessarily love it either. There are some nice crossfire positions though. I have had some amazing assisted damage games on this map. But I kind of miss old Rockfield. It was fun. Also, to be fair, I am biased. I was driving the Caniocio on old Rockfield and I got 2 razzes in a row, and that was really funny. Obviously, that was back when the Caniocio was still good and not power crapped so much as it has been. "43 seconds left to go, and Aqua is ready with 5 AMX 54s, an E50M, and an LT. Versus RDX, which is still readying up. But we see 3 AMX 54s, an E50M, an IS4. We don't see that very often. A 215B and an E50M. Is Rambo? No, Rambo is switching to the AMX 54, so that's another one for them. Alessa goes, "Rip, Aqua lost probably." They did not. Stories just works. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why. I have no answer. But apparently it does work. Let's see. And now Calestro goes, or did they? We have Wildburger heading towards base A, probably going to spot over there. Whereas Spacey having a look at base C, immediately going for the cap. That is a cheeky thing to do. Sneer and Spacey spotting each other via proxy spot. But it does mean that Aqua has an early cap here. Spacey does have to be careful not to get shot over the hill though. That happens to me way more often than I'm willing to admit. Sneer takes a bit of damage. Aqua has a 35-point advantage here. Spacey falling down. Spanish Sahara all protecting base C. Now the Witcher can't really move from where he's at. Sneer takes a bit more damage. Facing off against falling down. OBS is having some issues again. I will lower my bitrate a little bit after this. I have no idea why it's having issues again. Game is smooth for me, it's just the video health that is not working out. Rambo taking damage as he crosses over together with Kamik, going after falling down. Question is, who are you going to prioritize in shots? Now being stolen as Aqua pushes on that side, whereas RDX is pushing on this side. Falling down in danger, can't really angle in multiple directions. Spacey now moving in to go after Sneer. Rambo losing a whole lot of HP. The Witcher goes down. Sneer goes down. They are trying to protect falling down. But he does not get... well, he still dies. B is being stolen. Spanish Sahara is duking it out versus 2. Does get another shot into Rambo though. And now we have Wildburger arriving, beautifully killing Rambo there. Attempting to protect Spanish Sahara. And it is 6 versus 4, and we have 3 of them on this side. Spanish Sahara goes down, despite their best attempts to throw his shot off. Wildburger should... ooh, no, he does not get the kill. Spacey takes another one, but then... oh, there he goes. And now we just have busy, along with Sisu, who is still trying to protect his mate, but we are already at 1k points with both of the bases being Aqua Sands, and Aqua has the game. Honestly, like, I checked my internet before this, now it's healthy again. It's just, it's acting up. And it's annoying me so much. But yeah, I need to call a cable company because my Wi-Fi extender is still not working. So hopefully the screen quality isn't too bad. I will lower the bitrate a little bit. Let's see, it seems to be hovering around 3500, so that's what we're going to look at. There we go. Probably going to be a little bit of a B word about it for a split second there. But hopefully that will make it less... it's just being weird, honestly. Why is it doing this to me? Yeah, 45 seconds left to go before we go to the second game on Rockfield. Match point for Aqua. RDX taking 4 AMX54s, 2 E50Ms and a 215B. And Aqua taking a Panzerwagen, 3 AMX54s, an IS-4, a Super Conqueror and an LT. It's still dropping frames. It's doing that thing again. Let me lower it a bit more then. Stream quality will not be the best, but better than a glitchy stream, I reckon. There we go. Hopefully it's not bothering you too much. There we go. And we are in time for the game. We have the E50M heading towards the middle. Happiest toaster in the Panzerwagen. Wahlburger wanted to see anyone who's there. Rambo. This is in an interesting position. That's not a very safe position to be in, but no one is actually looking at him there. Now we have Wildburger having a quick look, shooting Sneer. Van Velen now going for the cheeky B cap. Sisu holding. They don't know exactly where Wildburger is, but they probably know that he's around there somewhere. B has been kept. Rambo taking another hit. Favela can't really get out of where he's at. He just has to be very careful. He is going to cross over, which is a very cheeky thing to do, but he is getting away with it. Now my internet is being normal again, but I don't dare up the bitrate again. Honestly, don't understand why all these issues, like, honestly. Worst case scenario, I'll be streaming downstairs, which is not ideal, but if needed, I will. Spacey meeting the two AMXs. They kind of need to get base A somehow. Of course, they don't know exactly where everyone is at. That's a very cheeky shot there. I think that was... Yeah, that's Wahlberger in the corner. Funniest thing though, will this actually, like, undo the curse of the boost? Because so far, every time that boost is used, that team that uses it loses. C is being stolen. A gets reset. Ghosty is not looking too healthy though. They want to take out the Panzerwagen, but Sisu goes down first. Rambo does not really want to be there anymore. We have the Witcher there. Ghosty has to be careful. 875 points. They want to shoot Rambo, but failing that, they're going to go after Sneer. He gets taken out. 960 points for Aqua. If they keep their tanks alive, then they've got the matchup. And there we have it. Aqua is through to the grand finals for today. One step closer to qualifying. To be fair, the horrors on Dynasty Sprawl, like I said, whenever I see someone take 60 Ds, I don't think that it's going to work. But the horrors on Dynasty Sprawl do seem to work every single time. So I have to give them that. I'm streaming lower brackets too. Like, basically, now I've got you guys. Now the match is basically every match from the group I will be streaming. It's just the first ones that are happening simultaneously that I can't do that with. So let's have a quick look. Squad 1 is out. Belove and BPS is still going. And Eswill's out. But now we have RDX versus Love coming up. So that should be fun as well. Let's see, we're starting it off on Lagoon, which is the other map where I had my almost ace tonight. Lagoon looks like this. You have 3 bases. And it's a pretty map, to be fair, but to play on, I'm actually not sure I don't mind it. This is something I keep saying, like, maps that I don't mind, but I don't love. But there's a lot of maps like that. Some maps are just very team dependent, and some maps are like spawn dependent. I like it when I spawn on that side, but not on the other, that kind of thing. But it also depends a lot on what the team does. So yeah, I am going to let you start guessing for the grand finals. Mind you, you are guessing for the grand finals, so not the next one. I am going to wait until the match is over on stream, obviously, because otherwise I'll be spoilering, and that would be sad. Let's see. We can actually go into the room. Both teams already completely ready. Love taking a 4202, two E50Ms, two AMX54s, a 215B, and an LT. And RDX taking 4 AMX54s, two 4202s. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. And a Vickers. That is not a lineup that you see very often. Vickers and more 4202s. The has potential, though. And there we go. Match is over on stream. Which means that I can start the guessing game. So you are guessing for the grand final, so not the matchup that we're going to be streaming now. Start guessing now. There we go. And just a reminder that you also can win an April battle pass. That also means that basically you will get the prize like in April. So obviously not for March. Go. Internet is being dodgy, but at least it's content with the bitrate that I've set it to now. So we'll keep it as is. 48 seconds left to go before we see what the hash monsters can do. I like how Ren is basically guessing for pretty low team damage, not gonna lie. It will happen eventually. It has happened before, but I'm not sure. Not today. Well, here we go with the countdown clock. I'm just not looking forward to being on the phone with the cable company for like an hour tomorrow. I know I'm gonna have to, and I will, but it is frustrating. Let's see. Love. Heading towards the C and B side, we have Der Scherre. I'm going for the spotty spot. He is going to spot everyone from RDX there. And they are immediately firing at the bush. Sneer also there. And now we have Love heading towards the C base. And RDX needing to take base A. Glorious Gaming is right behind base B. The witch is a bit alone. That might be a problem. The Hopfermeister and the witch have spotted one another. There's Scherre moving behind there. He might be meeting Sneer. Let's see. Are they going to spot one another? They are looking for each other, probably. No, Scherre is out of there. Oh, now they spotted one another. Cheeky hits into both, really. Sneer decides that he does not want to be there. Scherre decides to move. Now we have both teams waiting. Love has a tiny bit of a point advantage. And it means that RDX will have to make the move. The question is, where and when are you going to make that move? Because they are literally waiting for each other. All the games, Lauro looking in this direction to see if anyone is going to come from here, which might just be what Sneer is going to do. So let's stick with him here. Now you might just be waiting here to see if anyone from love is moving this direction. Meek is holding. And again, it will be up to RDX to make a move, but it will be up to love to absorb it. Question is, where are you going to put your tanks? We have the 4202s moving. Huyo got spotted there. They might just be pushing against the strongest part. Big hits there. Oh, Sneer in danger. Sisu also. Love immediately responding. They walked right into the trap, because that's all you can call it. Sisu getting repeatedly tracked. B is getting kept, but Rambo is still caught out. Basically, Busy is dropping down. Rambo did survive that somehow, but he's not looking too healthy. Lauro is holding. We have the Witcher and Sneer in danger. Schredder going after base A now. And you can't really look the other direction, that's the thing. Base A is stolen. Now Unit Ranyu and Kugelsack, sorry, moving in. They are trying to get their Hopfermeister, but they have to focus on the targets right at hand. Unit Ranyu is a preferred target, but the Hopfermeister takes out Huyo. And now evening the guns again, but there it was already gone, the advantage there. Kugelsack moving in there, going after Kamik, and they definitely murder him. Witcher now called out. The only one with relatively okay HP. He did not get that shot though. Base C has been stolen. And there's just too much HP, too many tanks. He's not going to survive this. He does get another shot in there, Hopfermeister. But there goes the Witcher, and there goes Rambo as well. And now we just have Sneer. That I can just tell you to not do that, especially not when you're being streamed. Very well played by Love here. That trap definitely worked out here, and that was beautiful. So now we see RDX sticking with the 4202s, but taking 3 E50Ms now, 1 AMX 54, and let's see what Sneer Ready's up in. And on Love's side we see 2 E50Ms, 4 AMX 54s, and potentially a 215B, and it is that Toby Ready's up in. Also, just to repeat, you are not guessing for this matchup, you are guessing for the grand finals. "47 seconds left to go. Sneer does need to ready up though. They have a little bit of time. There we go. It's another E50M. That is a proper wolf pack, honestly. Very curious to see what they're going to do with that. If that's going to be a patient game or if they're just wolf packing it as a whole. To be fair, I don't mind the massacre matches. Because things that basically start the massacre. Always interesting to watch. Like that trap basically waiting. The Vickers, together with the 4202s, they thought that they would have the upper hand if they flanked around, but they pushed exactly into the strongest part of Love. And that cost them a lot. Let's see. We have Love moving towards the middle. Also, Toby's 4202 changed into a 215B. Wolfpack sticking together, with the Witcher taking a holding position and busy going for the early cap. But look at this, look at this. This might be another trap. Rambo is spotting Scherre. But the Witcher is now... They're all in danger, really. Rambo has been spotted. They're going after the E50Ms and Toby in the corner here. Sneer losing HP. They're focusing on the 215B. Ramming speed! Now they're shooting Tasteline, probably. But with him having driven out of there, they're trying to take out the Hopfenmeister, but now the rest of Love is arriving as well. Sneer gets taken out. They're going after Lauro. Lauro is the preferred target. He gets taken out as well. Kamik is still alive. They are trying to keep him alive, but he does kill. Scherre does kill him in the end. But now we have Scherre in danger, busy taking another hit. And now it is 5 versus 3. Kugelzak gets taken out. Tasteline is not looking too healthy. But right now there's just too many guns there. Rambo is moving in to take out Tasteline. He goes down, and now it's just Unit Ranyu. And he is the last one left alive. And gets hugged to death by Huyo. And the game is for RDX. It's just the thing though, with the Wolfpacks, it's dangerous to leave any tanks anywhere without your team right there with them. Because in this case, the Wolfpack moved in. And yes, they basically set a beautiful trap. But that also meant that on the other side, RDX had a gun advantage, well, 2 gun advantage. And that made all the difference here. Let's see. 1.5 minutes left to go. Also, I'm not sure if I actually announced the second giveaway, the as in the winners, but that would be Berke A and Rage 77764. I think I did. Rage also won the first one, so well done to you. 50 seconds left to go before we go to Main Ruins. Main Ruins looks like this. That's where I had my Phil T77 not aced. It is an interesting map though. Sometimes you see a very cheeky B cap, but that basically means that people will be stuck there from then on. This used to be the map where we would see all the mice and maybe even hundreds. We don't see those very often these days though. So let's see what they're going to do here. With 20 seconds left to go, we see that Love is now ready with a 215B, 4 AMX 54s, an IS-7 and an E50M. And RDX is taking 3 AMX 54s, 2 4202s and 2 215Bs. Interesting to see the 4202 making such a appearance though. Let's see. Do, do, do. Love heading towards the A side, that's the line. Heading there as well, but we have Lauro going more middle. On the other side though, RDX is also focusing entirely on the base A side of the map. We have Huyo and the Witcher moving to the middle. They do get spotted for that though. Oh, Kamik losing a whole lot of HP just to get there. They are deciding to just go. I'm not sure that that was the best decision. This is like full on YOLO. RDX deciding that what they had planned is not working out as intended. Huyo is the first one to be gone. Sneer is set on fire, I believe. Does not look too healthy either. Unitaranyu is the preferred target, but Sneer goes down first. There goes Unitaranyu and Toby and the Witcher. Everyone is dying. Everyone is getting shot. Rambo, still alive. He's getting focused on, gets murdered. And there's just 3 guns left. Basically, RDX did not. Nice little fire there. Busy goes down, but then their Hopfmeister still goes down to the fire. Kamik is murdered. And now we just have Sisu versus 4. Which, regardless of how epic he is not going to be enough. Because he's facing other epic people too. And there we go. That was a less than 2-minute long game. In favor of Love. Which, to be fair, was hilarious. To watch, that is. Like, massacre games can be really funny. In this case, I think that with Kamik losing that much HP and the 2 in the middle being called out as well, RDX is like, we have to move and just hope for the best. But basically, Love's best was better. And now, match point for Love. If they win the next game, then they are through to the grand finals for today. And 1 step closer to potentially qualifying straight up. Love ready with a Super Conqueror, 2 of them even, 2 AMX 54s, 2 E50Ms, and a Batchat. That does look a bit like a rage quit. I'm not sure. No, never mind. Just a switch. I wasn't sure there, but there we have it. Thank God. RDX now 6 AMX 54s and a 215B. And let's see. I mean, at least it made for a very quick game. Evens out this 7-minute game that we've had before. 20 seconds left. Also like that with both these teams, the controls are mixed, so you have some PC people and some touch people. That sounds so wrong, but you get what I mean. And here we go. Do, do, do. Let's see. Love going for a different angle now. I guess going entirely for the base A side again though. Sveta moving forward. Does spot people there. They probably know which boost he's in though. People spotting one another. C has now been capped, and that gives Love the advantage here. Scherre moving forwards. He's probably going to find Busy. That was such a random brawl here. B now cheekily being capped. With all of Love on the other side. Now you have Scherre. In a very tricky position. Mind you, he is not shooting. Now he is shooting. He's now busy, he's already moving. And he's now basically stuck. Sisu is there though. Big shot into the Kugelzak. This is not quite working out as intended. Busy is in a horrible position, can't really angle any which way there. Goes down, but RDX still has 2 bases. And those bases are quite well protected. They just have to be very careful not to bleed more. Lauro is in a position to hurt them. Unitaranyu is moving in. I think he meant to farm, but Tasterline also lost quite a bit of HP. Now we have Toby shooting a Rambo, but Unitaranyu is losing HP quite quickly. But look at the crossfire lines. Basically, we have Toby on one side, Unitaranyu here, and then the rest of the triangle is the Hopfermeister. And they are murdering Rambo. Rambo goes down. Kamik is in danger. Base A is being stolen. They want to shoot that Tasterline, and they do that. But not enough to kill him just yet. Unitaranyu is still alive somehow. There he finally goes down. Kamik can't really angle anywhere. They do have base B, but at what cost? There's Scherre murdering Sisu here. Kugelzak also goes down, but Lemka, not looking too healthy either, also goes down together with Kamik at the same time. And it's just the 2 AMXs over here. Toby goes down, but without the base that they need. Scherre even gets the kill there. And now it's just Huyo who is getting hugged by their Scherre. And he does land a nice shot, and the Batjet is giving him extra armor. But we're already 1k points, and the game is for Love. Marinka, you don't have to guess for me. That's super sweet though, but that won't count, honestly. I'm not gonna enter my own giveaways. But definitely guess for a friend, that's fine. Well done, Love, here. And commiserations to RDX. In this case, basically, the concept is there and the potential is there. In this case, Love just outgunned them. Unitarian's move seemed weird to look at, but when you look at the triangle of crossfire that they created because of that, it made all the sense. So yeah, we are getting ready for the grand finals between Aqua and Love. Let's have a look if we know what's happening on the other side yet. B-Love is in the grand finals. And BPS is facing Osley right now. I don't know how quickly the cups will update on the site though. That's the only thing. Oh yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I think BPS is a good shot. I do have the site open on my phone just to keep track. Oh god. Ren, please don't. do please remember that these kind of entries, including the name, are going to basically appear on stream and everything. Because they never go away. And also, technically speaking, you are guessing, so that would basically, it replaces the guess that you had with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just so you know aware. So I have a feeling you are not aware. Regardless if the in-game name doesn't exist, that's not my problem. But yeah, we can go into the room. We are starting it off on New Bay. That looks something like this, map based on New York. One of the maps where I'm the most grateful of basically it being a mod where I can fly through walls. Because otherwise you get stuck against all the buildings all the time. It is a fun map to play on though. Quite a fun map for tours as well. Let's see, just under 2 minutes left to go. Both teams already completely ready. And we see Aqua taking out the mice. There we have it. Horis are not enough, we need mice as well. Together with 4 AMAXs and 1 215B. Versus a 215B, 4 AMAXs and 2 E50Ms. So it's basically armor versus meds. Meds with armor though. Left. This is always where, like I've said it before, like I wish that there was like a button that both team captains could press, like we're really, really, really ready, and then just the match starts. Basically, all the servers have their own style when it comes to tours. Like, if I had the health for it, I would still be streaming all 3 servers because I love them. Let's see. 20 seconds left to go. And then we go into the first match. Here we go. I do kind of like though, like before, you couldn't have a double elimination on one day because of the time, because they had the matches like at set times, so you have to take into consideration they would have max 5 games of max 7 minutes each, with 2 minutes in between, so that would make for a very, very long night. So the fact that basically the matches follow each other like instantly, I can imagine that it might be annoying for players. At the same time, it kills a lot of that time. Favela moving in. C is getting kept. People are spamming buttons. Now shot into their scherre. C has been kept. B is now getting kept. Favela and Happy as Toast are losing a bit of HP there. Happy as Toast is playing it like a random, making all the commands. Now we have the mice moving in. Favela losing a bit more HP. And they might even be able to steal the base here, which is exactly what they're going to do, I think. Beacons into their scherre. Ghosty is in danger though. He's in a tricky position. He's also being pushed by Shredder here. Oh god. I am sorry, I do not know how to pronounce that. But he is very much on his own. Is in danger. Is not going to be long for this world. But neither is Lauro. He gets taken out. Lauro, slowly but surely, being murdered. He does land a shot into Wildburger. There goes Lauro. Spanish Sahara not looking too healthy. Oh, that shot missing. They're going after their Hopfermeister. Spanish Sahara goes down. Aqua not looking too healthy now. That also being a very important shot to not take the kill. Spacey goes down. We have Wildburger in the middle. Being bullied. But Favela is the preferred target here for Love. He goes down, Wildburger goes down, and now it's just Happiest Toaster. And this did not go as intended for Aqua. And Love takes it home 6-0. Well played here. Basically, I think it's actually... I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name at the bottom. Him being left alone kind of made all the difference because it gave Love a gun advance. Basically, the line from Aqua is very slow to get anywhere, which makes sense because they've got mice. But it also makes it tricky because of the fact that you basically have more difficulty keeping your team together and getting your team anywhere. They lost a lot of time taking out Lauro in the corner, whereas the rest of the team was getting shot at. Oh my god, Morinka, why? 50 seconds left to go. Aqua now ready with 4 AMX 54s, 2 AMX 50Bs, and another AMX 54. Whereas Love is taking 4 AMX 54s, an E50M, a Super Conqueror, and a 215B. See. My bitrate, like the stream internet, is just still so low. It's just really annoying me. Ugh. Oh well. Here we go. Oh, no one's forcing you to watch American Soda. Let's see. I'm kind of curious how the AMX 50Bs will hold up. Because when they can clip, they are absolutely beautiful, but they're also relatively juicy. We have Wildburger moving to the middle together with Spacey, probably going to lie in wait there. So we're heading towards the B section. I think this is the trap that they're waiting for. Now the AMX is moving on. But pretty much no one is there aside from There Kugelsak. Toby has even turned around not wanting to be there. Oh, Wild Burger taking big hits there. Has to be careful. Is avoiding getting shot at. Using his gun to basically up his armor here. Is reloading his clip. B and C have been kept. A has been kept as well, but Aqua has the base and point advantage. It will be a thing about keeping their players alive. Svedder and Wildburger have both lost a bit of health there. There's about an 800 advantage for Aqua here. Now they're just holding. Love will have to make the move. Basically, Aqua has situated their guns all around the two bases that they are holding. And we have Spacey holding in the park. Getting ready to clip anyone going for that. Ghostie's there to decap it. Wahlburger would be the weakest link here, mainly because he's just more juicy. But at some point Love will have to move for a base. The question is which one. But we see Love's tanks basically relocating towards this side of the map. Toby crossing over, does get spotted, does not get shot for it. Unit Ranju on the ramp. So is Spanish Sahara. Surushka. Okay, there it is. Thank you. Skurushka, now Ksurushka. There we go. I'll eventually get it right, hopefully. Does take a hit there. And now we have Love making a move for base B. Ghosty in a bit of danger here, has to be careful. Does reset the base, but there's two people there to cap it. He is getting shot from the other side as well. Spacey is moving in, but only has 2 shots left. Does take a hit for it. And is now tracked and getting shot from everywhere. That's the downside of the AMX 50Bs. They are relatively juicy. Spacey losing more and more HP. Gets taken out by their Kugelsack there. Lauro gets taken out as well. Ghosty now in danger. Faces the Hopfenmeister and their Kugelsack. Schedde is there as well. Does get taken out. But there goes Wildburger too. Happiest Toaster arriving. Ghosty does not die yet. So they're shooting their Kugelsack. It is 5v4. Also, Unit Ranju has a grand total of 3 HP left right now. B has been stolen back. 2v2 on this side. Love has the gun at... Oh, that did not kill. That is dangerous. Surushka gets murdered. There goes their Hopfenmeister. They need to take out their Kugelsack. And he does go down. But it is 3. This is where you use the corpses. Happiest Toaster is moving. Kind of has no choice. Has to be very careful. Oh, that did not pen, and that definitely penned. And now it's just Sticky, who is all alone. Even got set on fire there, I believe. Is going after Unit Ranju. Has a very, very damaged engine. Unit Ranju does get murdered, but there he goes. And the game is for Love. That was a pretty close call, to be fair. Aqua not quite finding their footing in this matchup, because now, as we move on to Yukon, which looks like this, again, a more interesting map because it has 4 bases, so leads to interesting gameplay. Yeah, that's a juicy wild perk. Oh god. Honestly, my level of humor is that joke. Just over a minute left to go. But yes, Yukon has 4 bases, making it one of the more interesting maps, in my opinion, for tours, because 4 bases always leads to different kind of gameplay. It is one of the maps that I like to play on as well. I like most 4 base maps, to be fair. I think Normandy is the exception. I don't like that one much. But Yukon, basically, we usually see a play for A these days. D is not so much neglected, but they usually send one fast tank over there just to see if anyone is there, if anyone is coming. Go. 22 seconds left to go. Aqua ready with 2 E50Ms, 4 AMX 54s and an LT. And Love ready with a 4202, 4 AMX 54s, a Super Conqueror and an E50M. And all the pressure is on Aqua. If they want to win this matchup, they have to win 3 times in a row. Whereas Love only has to win this game. Do, do, do. I think Aqua should be okay though. Like, even if they lose this, I think they would win based on the cups. Quite actually, like, I'm completely wrong. They're heading towards the base D section, and so is Love, which makes it all the more interesting. Spacey and Tusteline spotting one another, or maybe that was Wildburger, but Tusteline takes a bit of a hit. A lot of forces from Love into base D now. B has also been capped. C has been capped. Oh, Wildburger actually got tracked there as well. Takes more hits. May escape, but just barely. That is not the amount of HP you want to lose early on in the game. And now we have Aqua going for base B. We have Love going into the middle, going after base C. Basically, we're doing a base dance right now. Space is capping base A. Love is going after base C. Ghosty is in a lot of danger right now. He just doesn't know it yet. But most of Love is heading his way. Big hit into both of them. And now Ghosty has no choice but to pull back that way. But Scherre is about to arrive behind him. Aqua is basically pincering their Kugelzak and Unitarayu. But as they do that, they're also getting pincered themselves, so that's going to make things very tricky. Their Kugelzak is the preferred target, but Shurushka is the first one to be gone. Happiest Toaster trying to stay alive here. Kugelzak goes down, Unitarayu goes down. Spanish Sahara is not looking too healthy. Both teams have 2 bases. We saw a Ram here. Toby trying to outrun Happiest Toaster. And he does murder him. And I think that with Spanish Sahara gone and Wildburger not looking too healthy, they're Sticky being the preferred target here. They are trying to keep Lauro alive, and that works. Wildburger goes down, Sticky goes down. I think it is safe to say the Love has just qualified for the professionals. And now it's just a matter of finding Spacey. They know where he's at. He is... Oof, never mind. Oh, that was mean. Tusteline murdering him as he drove by there. Massive congratulations to Love for qualifying. Commiserations to Aqua, who doesn't know quite yet. But I think, based on the cup, considering they were, before tonight, they were the first one ranked after the ones that automatically will qualify through the qualifiers. I do think Aqua might be safe. Let's see if we can... Obviously, it's still going. Because they will still be duking it out. And they've only just begun 10 minutes ago. Also means, by the way, I've got to look at the score. Is that actually like easily? Yes, it is. That means that the score is 12,050 because we were guessing for Aqua. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 might actually be a winning score. So yeah, I don't think we're going to know like very quickly who all is through, but we know that we have Appa, we know that we have Imo and Demo and QQ, and of course now Love through to the top 8. I don't think I'm gonna fill the stream with just games until we have like a final score, and then we have to wait for the website to catch up and everything. But I will wait for the match to be over on stream so that we can do the giveaway thing. So let's see. I'm curious about this one, so we're going to watch a replay. This is one of those tanks that, like previous seasons, it was super OP in tours. Like, we had so many of them. It's one of those tanks I like driving. Like, I've had very good games in it. I just don't love TDs much anymore. I just generally go for turreted tanks, really. Like, turreted TDs, yes, fine. I love the shitbon. I don't much like driving TDs anymore, even though I was like exclusively driving TDs when I first started playing the game. Not for any particular reason, just for the fact that I liked the big boom sound, which was reason enough for me. He's going to peek out there. Will it pen? No, it will not. Let's see. Oof. That does seem to hit, though. Let's see. Object 777 is in a dangerous position. They are losing a lot of teammates very quickly here. This is also why I can't play TDs. I'm not patient enough to play patiently like this and just wait for someone to get into my sights. I just don't want to. I want to just move and shoot and hurt people. I don't think you can shoot him from there. You might get a shot in there, though. Nice. I mean, it's only a 3 versus 7. Not impossible, just improbable. Just need people to make the kills, that's all. And get the Yaktiga out of the way, for instance. He's not even interested in anyone on, but now it's like, okay, fine, if you want me, you can have me. How's the Yaktiga still alive, though? Oh, never mind, he just HE'd himself to death, I think? question is, can you shoot people? This might be dangerous. He is very low on... Never mind. And now we enter the Colo Banov stage. Technically speaking, this is not impossible, but it is definitely improbable. That certainly helps, though. There you go. Nice bounce. That's gonna hurt. Ow. Mind the container. There are one-shots in there, though. That's the funniest part, and I think the Yo is by far the most dangerous opponent. Nice. If he's going to pull this off, though... Oh my god. This Colo Banov situation is redonkulous. Now you have to be careful. Are you going to be able to get that shot? Yes, yes you are. Oh, that was close. Casually already at 8k damage. You just have to be so careful now. Holy crap. Okay, okay, that is an absolutely fantastic game. Not gonna lie. Well done. Casual almost 9k damage game. That is ridiculous. I did not think, like, even knowing how OP he can be, I did not think he'd carry this off. Look at that carry. That is just insane. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, let's have a quick look. Maybe the games are already over. No, that's still going by the looks of it. Yeah, that's still going. Okay, so we're not going to wait for that. But I do have the winners for the April Battle Passes, which is Darkman, SMX, and Ligaya 24. To be fair, if you had entered the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you would have won that. Oh dear. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for being patient with my tech issues. And yeah, I will see you all for the round robins once we know what the actual top 8 will be. And I hope to see you all then. Hopefully by then my Wi-Fi extender will be fixed and the internet will be working smoothly and all of that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Agassi and Eric, for minding the chat for me and also minding the giveaways for me. And I will see you all when the round robin starts. Bye!